From the best-selling Christian Heroes Then and Now series, YWAM Publishing presents C.S. Lewis, Master Storyteller, by Janet and Geoff Benge. Read for you by Tim Gregory. For information about other titles in this outstanding series, please visit our website at ywampublishing.com or call us at 800-922-2143. Chapter 1. A Lively Imagination. Clive Staples Lewis, who since he was 2 years old had insisted everyone call him Jack, stamped his foot hard in a puddle. Mud splattered all over his brother Warren's coat. "What did you have to do that for, Master Jack?" his nursemaid Lizzie Endicott asked, using his preferred name. "You've got the wee popes all over, Warnie." Jack, who was only 6 years old at the time, understood perfectly what Lizzie meant by wee popes. Lizzie used the word pope to mean anything dirty or ugly, a constant reminder to everyone that the Roman Catholic Church, and anything associated with it, was an abomination. Probably the only place in the world where this language would make any sense at the time was in Ireland, where Jack was born on November 29th, 1898. At the turn of the 20th century, Ireland was a country fiercely divided along religious lines. In the 17th century, Protestant England began to assert its dominance over Catholic Ireland. As part of this subjugation, English monarchs gave grants of Irish land to their favorite English lords. Many of these lords built elaborate castles and homes in Ireland, but they seldom lived there. Instead, they sent others to manage their land and send the profits from it back to England, thus becoming absentee landlords, while the native Irish languished in extreme poverty. As was to be expected, this situation created great animosity in Ireland, and one of the ways it showed itself was in Protestant hatred of Catholics, and in Catholic hatred of Protestants. The Lewis family was a player in this historic struggle. Jack's grandfather, Richard Lewis, was a Welshman whose family had moved to England and then emigrated to Belfast, Ireland, to become part of the booming shipbuilding industry there. And Jack's mother's parents, Thomas and Mary Hamilton, both came from wealthy English Protestant families who had been granted Irish lands in the 1700s. Grandfather Thomas Hamilton was an Episcopal vicar at St. Mark's in the Belfast suburb of Dundallah, and he took every opportunity to rail against Catholics from his pulpit. In fact, he often preached that Catholics were possessed by the devil. None of this seemed to bother young Jack too much. He was much more interested in the stories of Ireland than in the religious struggles the country faced. And his nursemaid Lizzie was a constant source of such stories. Every night when she put Jack and Warren to bed, she told them some new tale from ancient Irish myths. There were tales of the famous seer warrior Fionn Macomhail, who ate the salmon of knowledge to become wise, and then fought giants and magicians as he made his way to a strange house where he was told deep truths. And there was the champion Loch, who slew his grandfather, a cruel man with a powerful eye that destroyed all it gazed upon. Lizzie also told Jack that fairies were living in the mysterious dirt mounds around the outskirts of Belfast. Sometimes, she insisted, these fairies kidnapped people and brought them to their hidden palaces for nights of banqueting. Such tales fed Jack's young imagination. He loved to go for walks into the countryside, where he hoped to catch a glimpse of a fairy hurrying around the side of a hill. Because Belfast was an unhealthy place, Jack's mother, Flora Lewis, was relieved that both her sons loved the countryside more than the city. An open sewer ran through Belfast, and damp fog lay over the city for days at a time. When Jack was born, the average life expectancy of a newborn in Belfast was 9 years. As a result, concerned parents did all
Sample complete. Ready to continue?